Sometimes kids are against the new marriage. Let me just say, most of the time, I don't think they are. I think they're a little neutral about it. They're still trying to wait and see. But on occasion, there's a kid who really wants to break you guys up. And you got to recognize that for what it is. Again, that is understandable on some level because they're grieving, they're sad, they want mom and dad back together again, they want things fixed, whatever that means for them. But the answer is no, you're not going to divide and conquer us, and we're in this together. Biological parents really need to step up here and lovingly but firmly let their kid know that's not going to happen. The biological parent has to really draw that line and make it clear, no divide and conquer. Sometimes it feels like there's an about face after you get married. Like the kids were really thrilled about this, and they said, "Dad, we're so happy for you. She's wonderful. We love her." And then there's that 180, and you're like, "What happened?" That hot-cold thing is the reality of life hitting. Lots of change happens for the kids, and there's also this dynamic of when you were dating, everybody was nice. The step-parent wasn't acting like a step-parent when you were just dating my dad, and now you're my stepmom, and you're telling me to clean the kitchen, and I got chores to do, and you're getting on me about stuff, and that's different. Now I have to figure out how to put you in a new place in my heart, and now we have a new hurdle to jump. It's understandable. This is a very predictable pattern for blended families. Don't be thrown by it. It'll be okay. Keep going. Sometimes step-siblings, half-siblings, have typical sibling conflict, but sometimes it's serious conflict. It's a real problem. In that situation, you need to take charge. You really need to try to sit them down and say, look, we're not going to do this. We're going to create that environment and that expectation of decency. The last thing you want to do is try to push them together. Don't try to force liking each other. Let that go. Just deal with they are really at odds. We're going to try to find a little bit of peace and keep them from going at each other and buy some time so that eventually we can find one thing they have in common that they both enjoy, playing video games, watching TV, playing football, whatever it is, and then just get intentional about those types of activities. But don't push them together, give them some space, but then keep that expectation high of decency in the house. When kids get insistent that they're going to go live in the other house, or they're making pretty significant statements about, I'm leaving, I'm going to do this. Well, obviously you want to fight for your kids, right? And I say that obviously, but some people don't take it obviously. I've seen a lot of biological dads, when kids say, I want to go live with mom, they say, oh, okay, right? No, you can fight for your time. Something's going on there. Obviously the child is reacting to something. They're angry, they're hurt about something. That eventually is what you need to chase. You need to try to resolve that, or the situation won't get better. But in the meantime, just kind of lovingly, firmly, stubbornly persist and say, no, this is our time. This is the divorce settlement. You can go back to the decree, blame it on the courts, whatever you need to kind of get a little leverage there and just say, I love you. We're going to keep our time. We're going to make sure this happens. Sometimes kids do things that really scare us. Cutting. Kids get depressed. You got to take those things very seriously. We've had that happen in our family experience, and we sought outside help. We got other people involved, friends, other adults, and in one case, made sure that our child was able to go see a counselor, and then he developed a relationship with our son that was very, very helpful to them. Don't underestimate those things. Sometimes we get scared like that's a comment on us and we want to keep it hush-hush. No, this is the moment where you need to involve other people so that your child gets the help that they need.